and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about working with your favourite brands for content collaboration and what's called user-generated content. As a professional photographer, influencer if you want to call it that, and content creator, I've got some great top tips to share with you today. So we're going to get straight into it and look at if you need a big following to be an influencer. And the answer is to that question, no you do not. Nowadays there is a big trend around nano-influencers and micro-influencers with an engaged audience, and brands tend to favour that over someone who's got maybe like 50,000 followers, etc., because you've got a more engaged niche audience. So you've got to know that the influencer world is very, very crowded. So you're going to need to position yourself in a way that sort of stands out and makes you sort of more appealing to your favourite brands, to make sure you get those brand collaborations. And also you're going to need to be willing to actually put yourself out there. They will not come to you. You need to go and find the brands you want to work with and outreach to them. So we'll go into this in a little bit more detail now and help you look at how you're going to get in touch with these brands and what kind of content you might want to create. So first and foremost, my number one top tip would be identify brands that actually align with your own values. Make sure it's authentic and it's products you use or you're really, really interested in sort of championing, so it comes across in a more authentic way and just it makes more sense basically, and it aligns with your values, your daily routine, whatever it is. It's going to be more authentic and it's just going to align better for you both. It's going to create a good, strong brand partnership between the two of you, and that's the main word. The word partnership is really, really key here. So number two then is create high quality content. And I know that not everyone's got a professional photography studio like me or got someone following them around with a camera, but you can do your best. Yes, using your iPhone 14 is, obviously really good, they're really good cameras, but if you can afford it, do look at investing in a professional photographer or videographer to help you. It's going to take the stress out of it for you and it'll make you look more appealing for other future collaborations. Number three then is make sure you develop yourself a media kit. So what is a media kit, I hear you ask? Well, a media kit sort of brings together all the projects that you've worked on in the past, and it sort of tells people who you are. So a little bit of a bio about you, what you do, what your interests are, maybe some testimonials from other people you've worked with for content in the past, some examples of your work. If you really want to go to the extent of a website, that's great, but just a little bit of a bio just on Canva or something like that, and it creates a PDF that you can then send out to brands. It makes you look more professional and just more consistent and more trustworthy. In your media kit, make sure you include things like demographics, engagement on your Instagram or social profiles, sort of like if it's male or female, so basically who your audience is. You can find that in the settings and the insights section on your actual app on your Instagram, and it'll give all that information there for you. That'll just let the brand know who you actually speak to and who you engage with on your profile, so you make sure that you're aligned. So number four then is creating a compelling and sort of personalised pitch. You want it to be non-generic, so make sure the pitch is personalised and the message is very, very genuine. Maybe put a proposal across of why you want to work with that brand, maybe some ideas that you want to share, what content you want to create for them. Be willing to obviously flex around that for their needs as well. Remember, this is a partnership, it's not sort of all for them or all for you. Don't expect to just get product for free and sort of not have to do anything for it. You will need to show them that you're willing to give value to them and to their brand. Otherwise, why would they work with you? So make sure you show your value, your worth, your ideas, and most importantly, your creativity as well. Obviously, like I said, you can get professionals to help with this if you're stuck, but just get as creative as possible. And I think brands these days do just love that sort of like diversity in the content when it comes to user-generated content. So my next tip would be to utilize sort of social media platforms. So yes, you could reach out directly on places like Instagram to your favorite brands, but also look at companies like SocialCat. I use this platform a lot, and I find the collaboration opportunities are already waiting for you there, so you can just basically go down and put in your details of your specialities of what you're looking for and see if you get matched with a company. You can then apply to become sort of an influencer and do content for that brand, and it works really well because you're almost hand-picking what you want to work with, and it's a great way to discover new brands as well. So yeah, that's a real good top tip. There's other platforms available as well. If you look on my blog on pictureperfectphoto.co.uk, there is more platforms on that blog that will tell you a bit more info on that. So next then, we're going to look at attending industry relevant events. A great sort of way to meet people and new brands, or sort of connect face to face with existing brands that you love, is obviously to go face to face at events. It just builds up a stronger relationship with them and maybe gets you those conversations going that you wouldn't be able to get in a flooded inbox, basically. Almost last but not least is stay true to your personal brand. Like I said earlier in this video, make sure that it aligns well with your values, but make sure you have fun with it as well, but make sure it's on sort of in line with what you would normally do in a day-to-day life, and the product fits in with what you do rather than it being sort of fake, because it will come across as fake and your followers will know that. So it's really important that it stays true to you, your values, your audience and your sort of lifestyle. Last tip would be that you need to collaborate with other influencers to maximise the reach and also brand opportunities. So other people that love the product that you love, it might be a good idea to sort of collaborate on content together and make it fun, maybe with a challenge or something like that. I've worked with countless influencers to create user-generated content to a really high level, and I offer different packages that capture content on a more regular basis, monthly, bi-monthly, to sort of support people in their content needs when they're doing brand partnerships and also for their business as well. If you want to know more, just get in touch with me via the website. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. If you want to see more of this type of content, then just put in the comments below what you want to see. I'd be glad to know.